Hey y'all, my name's Steven. I'm 35 years old, so suffice to say, my story's a long one. But in a nutshell, I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. I grew up in Cabot, Arkansas. I was raised by my single mother who worked 4 jobs during my childhood and made sure that I knew the Word of God. Raised me in a Southern Baptist church. I was highly active in the church, including praise band, church camp, and every summer in handbells, choir, and things of that sort. So music's always been a comfort zone for me, with all the instruments I play. But my sixth string is what holds me down. I started working construction when I was 15 and been doing it ever since. I started landscaping 20 years ago and been primarily a painter for the last 16. But certainly picked up a few side skills along the way, including landscaping, architecture that I still do to this day. Um, my mother homeschooled me from 5th until 11th grade. At which point I worked hard with the school admin to put myself back into public school so that I can graduate with my class of '06. Her reluctance to let me go back to public school was trumped by my determination to graduate with my class. I wanted to have a high school experience at least 1 year, and I felt I'd earned it. So I went to ASUBB from 2010 to 2012 for my associate's in psychology and computer minor while working 60 hours a week painting houses. I never did anything with my education because I was making good money. I saw friends getting their bachelor's degree and ended up back home and went back home with their parents and working fast food. So I stayed working with my boss and just living a bachelor's life for quite a few years. As until I met my wife 5 years ago. She got married almost three. We got married almost 3 years ago, and she had her daughter 9 months ago. But right now it's just me and my daughter, who I say I love more than life itself. I spent the last couple of years trying to get myself back right with God, and I wanted to do something more with my life for myself and my family. So as God brought me into brought a new season about my life, I decided I'd start a new chapter in my life by taking my education and my faith to the next level, using the lifetime grants I had remaining on my payroll to go back to school. A psychology major and a business minor when I'm able. As I'm sure you know, PACE don't provide minor options at the moment. But I've never heard of CBC or PACE before until now, after feeling driven to go back to school. So I feel God brought me here for a reason, and I want to do the best I can with the opportunity that God's given me to be the man and the father that He wants me to be, continuing to write my future and my testimony one day and one class at a time.